Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. So let's go straight to our weekly analysis. It's Sunday, guys. Yeah, last week it was like hectic. We had some ups and downs on the market. We had FOMC, we had NFP. Both of them, they did actually move the market. As we see on the chart. So we will actually go straight to our economic news. Let's check that quick. Today I forgot to open that. I forgot to check that. Forex factory. So let's go. So this week we're gonna have on Monday, Chair Powell is gonna speak 2 a.m. Okay, that is going to be late. On Thursday, unemployment claims. On Friday, unemployment change for Canada. Remember, it's a new month. It's a new month, so there's nothing much. So, but what do we want? We want to see CPI, which is gonna be the coming week, not this one, the other one, right? So it's gonna be on Tuesday. And that week, we're going to also have retail sales, core PPI. So that week is going to be very, very, very interesting. So this week, you can see that we don't really have much. On my side here, 2 a.m., it's like very late, early in the morning. So we'll be asleep tomorrow. So, yeah, we don't really have much. Or let me just see. Because I did disable other ones. Yeah, we don't really have much. Oh, we have interest rate from Australia. But it's all it's not really that late. I have past 5 early in the morning. I think maybe I can catch this once. Unemployment change from New Zealand. This also moves very nice, but mostly it's late. But if you trade the news, you can just wait for that. If you trade the spikes, right? So guys, we have a nice special. Remember, we had a $48 special on January, from January until Feb. So now we have added more. You can see there on the screen. You can see that on the screen. 1 month we don't really have any special there. It's just that. So 3 months now it's no longer $80. It's 48. 6 months it's no longer 150. It's 89. You can see that. And what I like about this is because you can actually eat and make sure that within a week, most of the prices here, you'll be recovering everything. So which means within a week, 2 weeks, you already made your money back, you see. So this is up to 50% special. So if you want that, you can just scan this QR code or talk to me on my WhatsApp, and then you can be part of the team, right? So on the 500 Rand account, we're starting from tomorrow. So I will be updating you on that. So don't worry much about that. I will be updating you on that, right? So I think for now everything's fine. So I will also show you how we send the signals in the group. So this thing, I think, has some issues. Okay, so today I tried to clear other pairs. I don't really see any change on those moves. So we are on DXY. What's really happening on DXY? The market has been consolidating. The market has been consolidating for quite some time. Let's see. The market has been consolidating for quite some time on DXY. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Like, share with your friends, guys. Like, share. I really appreciate anyone who already subscribed, guys. And thank you very much. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. This channel is growing very nice, very slowly, but it's fine, guys. We are not in a hurry. We don't even actually rely much on our YouTube. Just I make sure that I'm trying to help. But I also like this. So it's not like maybe I'm forced to have 100,000 subscribers at once. So growing it 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, that makes sense. That's how we grow dreams or goals. You don't just wake up tomorrow you are on 100,000. It takes time. Sometimes it might take even longer, but it doesn't really mean that you took the wrong choice. It's just that sometimes We are different. Some people within 3 months, they're already on 10,000 subscribers. Within a year, 10,000 subscribers or whatever. But we are not those people. So will you give up just because you're not making it very quick? No. Even you as a trader, if you don't really make it as quick as someone else, there's people who started before your eyes. You saw them when they were still starting. Now they're somewhere far, and you're thinking about you and say, what about me? What about me? Am I doing something wrong? Sometimes you're not. Sometimes you're not doing something wrong. Sometimes our process is just different from other ones. We just have to enjoy the journey. You see, so sometimes you just have to enjoy the journey, even if you try left and right. But sometimes it will just take time. You see, some people they make it on their 20s or early 20s or even before 20s. Some they make it late. You see, some they take just 6 months, they start to be profitable. Some they take 1 year. Some they take, like me, I took like maybe 3 years or something like that to be consistent. And I still feel like I'm not actually there. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. If you made it, maybe you are on your 40s, you are on your 50s, whatever. You are on your early 30s or late 30s. Hey, you are still at the right time. You are still at the right time. So don't just kill yourself and say, oh, I'm not making it, 1, 2, 3. But just be consistent. You see. So anyways, I think maybe that will help, or that will relate to someone else out there. So you don't really have to be young to make it. No, you don't really have to be old to make it. So what matters, it's sometimes we just try to ignore this, but it's true. Sometimes it's God. If it's God's plan, let's just say it's God's plan. So yeah. So anyways, we are on DXY, dollar index. So this measures the strength of the dollar, whether it's pushing up or it's pushing down. That we know because of this, you see. So now what we see here is we were on a nice downtrend. I repeated several times. You can see that the market has been pushing down. I think I have a problem, guys. Every time I have this, when I do my videos, I have this thing on my throat. I don't know what's really happening. Maybe it's BS or something. So what's really happening is, you can easily see that the market around this area, it was a very nice resistance. The market was going down very nice. Guess what? The market broke out. Where we are, the market is just consolidating, but there's nothing we can do. And on Friday, obviously, NFP took it from this support and pushed to the upside. And guess what? The market seems to be struggling to get out of this trend. Sorry, if we try maybe to squeeze this, it seems like a breakout. So we can just draw it like that and see what's really happening. Yeah, I think it makes sense. So we don't really have to force it to be here. We can just draw it like this here and see if maybe the market will be pushing to the upside, because it seems like the dollar is getting stronger and stronger day by day, because dollar is actually quite stronger. NFP, it was like crazy stronger, and FOMC, they never talked about cutting the rate anytime soon. So that, if you combine those things, they just make the dollar to be way too stronger. But we will see this week and the coming week, as we're gonna have our inflation numbers, which is going to be CPI. So where the market is here, if you check previously, you can see that we have that sort of a resistance. Should we check at this? No, we don't. The market will actually create something. Remember, we're no longer on this downtrend. So now the market will be pushing to our right hand side. If you always check the structures on your left hand side, sometimes you'll never trade because there will always be sort of a resistance support, and if you try to check that now and then, it's going to be a problem for you to trade. So continue with whatever that is happening here. The market will show you. As we broken out here, it means that the market is trying to do what? To push the upside, and it shows that the market now is breaking our resistance. So it means the market might end up pushing to the upside. The market might take this uptrend serious and start to push the upside. But on the other structures, it doesn't really say so. It seems like we are still on that resistance, and we might start to see that reversal. But anyways, I'm still bullish. I'm still bullish against the dollar. So we will see. We will see what will happen this week or the coming week. So what's really happening on USD/JPY? You see that we were on a nice downtrend. Now we are actually on this uptrend here. The market is pushing to the upside. We reached our resistance there. If the market breaks that, we will be continuing buying, unless if the market reverses here. Unless if the market reverses here, then I will say, you know what? If the market reverses here, then we will look for a buy around the support area. So this area made sense. Now you can see the market came around the same level and respected that. And that's good because the market is still following the market structure. So there is no structures broken. The market is just still continuing with that trend. That's why I say, whether we have the news or something, know that most of the time, the market will follow the market structure. Now we are on GBPUSD. So if we check here, yes, the market was a little bit up. So, and I expected that reversal because the market was up there. I told my people, no, the market is very high. So it's not going to be a very good idea for us to buy there. So let's wait for the market to reverse. Then once we reach our support area, we will look for that to buy. And it seems like that happened. If you check nicely, this area, if you check nicely, we have this structure here, or that zone. If we continue with that zone, you will see it's going to be around there, number 5 there. So, and it's actually where the market bounced back. It's where the market bounced back. Do you see that? So this means it's not really a proper breakout. It's just an adjustment. The market is just adjusting this, and it means we just need to make sure that we accommodate that. Why? Because you can see that this market has been respecting this zone for quite some time, and the market came there. So there's nothing new there. So if you are part of my mentorship, if you are in the mentorship group, you understand this very well. So you were not even going to think about selling, unless if maybe you sold on top there. So which means we're gonna have something like this going further. So this channel, it's maturing slower. So which means March we will have a different structure, even though the market is actually on this bullish move. So I think we need to adjust this pending order, because we had a pending order when the market reverses, so that we can have that buy. So but we understood the assignment. You can see here this area still makes sense, so which means we have to keep it there for those who don't really understand that. So we are still on a very nice uptrend. Yes, NFP did reverse here, but what I like is the market is still on this uptrend. So which means the market, or only fundamental, doesn't really have the power to change the overall trend. If the trend is up, it's uptrend, most likely the market will reverse, whatever, but at the end of the day, the market will continue. And you will even forget that, okay, we had NFP, which was positive, but the market will just continue with that, you see. So on Euro USD, now the structure is confusing a little bit. Let's do this. Let's clear everything here. We have so much stuff. So now we have a structure like this. So I think it's much better for us to read through these things, because the market has been showing us some breakouts there. So we have to be sure if maybe the market is still continuing with that trend or not. At the bottom side here, you can see that, yeah, the market actually, before we were on this downtrend. So we can't start our uptrend from this area. It means we have to start it from outside of this downtrend because this was a downtrend. So once the market breaks out, it's where the trend starts to happen. So it means we have to start our trend there. So let's try to draw this and see if maybe we are not wrong, because I've been adjusting this. I'm also thinking twice that no, man, I've been adjusting this for quite some time. It seems like this thing is still just pushing lower. You see, this is what we have. So it shows that, yeah, actually our market just broke out there. The market is broken out, but maybe the market wants to respect this area. I don't know. So let's just do something like this. The market already broke out there. So this means we have to be extra careful. We can easily see that we have a nice breakout. This is a nice breakout. Let's make this thicker. So what we have here, since the market is playing around this breakout, let's just draw it like that. So for us to jump, you can see that this market has been playing around this level for quite some time. It's been pushing up and down. So the confusing part, someone can say, Kenzo, I see something like that. Yes, we also see that. But you know, when we deal with the market like this, when we are coming from an uptrend like this, we don't really want to fall for fake moves and stuff, because even previously we had quite similar moves, you see. So what we're gonna do there is, let's just mark our support area and say, if maybe the market gets out of that, then we're gonna say, yeah, the market is breaking out. We can see the market touched that level several times. So once the market start to push even lower, then we can say, yeah, it's proper time for us to sell. Because if we sold around this area, because the market has been trying to break, just imagine if you sold there. Just look at those reversals, and the market has been doing that. So, and for quite some time. That's why we say, yeah, this thing is not gonna be nice if we try to fight it. So the best thing that I done was, let's just leave it there, so that we can see properly what's really happening. So you can see that, yes, the market is giving us this sort of horizontal supports, something like that. Also, if you look it in a different angle, you can see something like that. On top is quite similar also, but you can also have something like that. You see that? So, but it's not like maybe we have to follow everything that we see at the same time, because we have so many structures. What we're going to follow here is, we have a breakout. Let's forget about this and we start to look for that breakout. So if we have a breakout, what do? Obviously, we're going to look for a sell. But since the market has been reversing, let's wait for only one structure to be broken and we get out of this confusion. We can draw a nice thicker support there and say, once the market gets out here, we will say, you know what, we out. We're no longer thinking twice. Once the market gets out here, we will look for that sell. Why? Because if you just jump here, you see these reversals. The market can still reverse there. So it means if we want to jump on our sell, let's make sure that we're broken out of that support and everything is quite clear. So let's push to the next one, which is gold. I hope my people are smashing this one. We did send this after the reversal. What's really happening? Quite straightforward, I guess. You can see that the market has been pushing up for quite some time. I can't say it's simple, but when you know, you start to understand what's happening there. You can see we have a proper support there. I even thought maybe the market was going to reach this level before we push up, but we also had something there. And I did mark that, and guess what? Gold did not really care much about that aggressive push from NFP. You can see that, yes, we had this nice sell because the market was on this resistance, but on the bottom side we also had this proper support, not really aggressively strong, but the market touched that. Now it's pushing up. I hope my people are eating in this, so it's not like maybe we missed so much. So we did not really miss much, because yeah, we are on top of our games. That's why we say join the team. So what's really happening? We can easily see that I don't think this thing needs some explanation. Already the market touched our support, is pushing to the upside, but the overall structure, it's simple. We are on this nice uptrend. I'm still expecting to see some proper bullish move going further. So, which means I'm still bullish, or I'm still following the market structures or the trend. So now we are actually on US30, guys. The market is still pushing up. Very nice. The market is still on this uptrend. So what's really happening is I'm expecting the market to continue pushing up. You can see that I did send that buy pending order. I did send that buy pending order, and the market did try to break that. You can see we have a proper push to the upside, because later on the market tried to break that resistance, which means we are continuing buying as we are on this uptrend. So we have some serious rules there, so we don't really just follow something that we don't really understand. So you can see that yes, the market broke out. We had a buy pending order. The market even reached way too closer to our very closer to halfway of our take profit, because our TP is here. Obviously, around half, it's around this area. So, which means it was proper profit. I'm still expecting maybe to see the market continuing pushing to the upside. That's possible, but anything can still happen, guys. Anything can still happen. So let's push to the next one. So for those who wants to be part of the team, guys, if you want to be part of the team, you can still join us. We lowered our prices. It's only for this month, by the way. So we lowered our prices. You can have 3 months, $48, 6 months, $89, yearly or 12 months, it's $148, lifetime, it's $248. So up to 50% actually of this discounts. Right? So yeah, that's what it's happening there. So what's really happening? You can just WhatsApp me or scan that QR code, or there is a link in my description that you can use to actually join the team. So let's push straight to Nasdaq. Let's push straight to Nasdaq. What's really happening on Nasdaq? We can easily see that yes, the market is actually on this uptrend, and I think everyone can see that. Everyone can see that. Where we are, the market is now flying. You can see we had this nice push. Where we are on the highest level, but still the market can still push the upside before we see a proper sell. Maybe CPI will do that, or if CPI is going to be negative, we will see the market going even higher. So we did smash this one very nice, because we did buy from this level. So we did buy from this level. What I like about Nasdaq is it was not actually on NFP. There was nothing much. The market did not even react to that. You can see the market was around this level. The market sold, then after bought, went to the upside. So what we have here, we just have a proper structure that we can say we're just waiting for the market to go lower or to break. If we break this resistance, obviously we have a buy pending order ready to continue with that bullish momentum, or maybe the market will be pushing lower. Then we will say, okay, we just want to see the market touching our support area there, then we will see the market pushing to the upside. So when we go to the next one, it's S&P 500. You can easily see that yes, the market has been pushing to the upside, quite similar to Nasdaq. The market has been showing us that, you know what, guys, I'm going to the upside. Where we are, you can see that the market tried to break out. And what's really happening? You can easily see that, yeah, this breakout here, I'm still expecting to see the market pushing to the upside, because we have a buy pending order there. I think it was triggered in a smaller profit, but I'm still expecting a continuation. So I'll be updating everyone actually in the group. So I'll also show you how we send the signals. For those who say, Kenzo, how do you send the signals 1, 2, 3? You see, so this is also German 30, German 40. So this is also a nice structure. I can see that the market is respecting this area. So yeah, I think a sell there can make a very nice move there. So on US oil, you can easily see that yes, the market was also pushing up. We had this reversal, but where we are, I can say yes, the market is actually on a proper support, you can see that. So around number 5 there is a chance that the market can break out. Sorry, the market can respect that and push the upside. But we will see this Monday, this coming Monday, if maybe the market will respect that or maybe push even lower. If the market doesn't really push lower, it means it's obvious we're gonna see the market pushing to the upside. So let me show you how I send my signals. Yeah, this is how I send the signals. You can see this week we had some serious signals, but that doesn't really mean that they have to take everything. You can see we had a Nasdaq, sorry, US30, Nasdaq, S&P 500 as buy pending orders. We had US oil. You can see the one that I was talking about, USD CHF. I see a sell there, sell stop. Euro JPY, buy stop on GBP, USD. And I also sent them some nice analysis. You can see there. I do send this, guys, so that they can understand what's really happening or what I see actually in the market, so that they're not actually surprised with these moves or this analysis. Sorry, these signals. So I send also that AUD JPY, we did smash that. You can see here. So this is something that we actually, this is how I send the signals in the group, and you can see that. Okay, this is German 30 that I said it should be a sell. So we have so much stuff that we offer. That's why we say if you want to be part of the team, you can scan this QR code. You can just WhatsApp me. Please, guys, please. There is people who actually bother me sometimes. I think maybe we need to clear this. So I think there is those people who, let's say they want to join the team, right? They will ask you, what's the risk ratio? What's your... Guys, we have different structures every day. Not everything's going to be the same every day. I send signals according to the market structure. You can still adjust whatever that you see according to your lot size, according to your account size, according to the broker that you're using, according to the instrument that you're trading. That thing of saying, oh, risk ratio 1:3, 1:4, the market doesn't really care about that. The market doesn't really care. What matters is, are you on the right side of the market? So can you adjust your stop losses? Can you adjust whatever, you see? So people, they're still on the theory part of trading, unfortunately. When you go on the actual trading, those things, they don't really matter. Those things, they don't really matter. Let me repeat. When you join me, guys, this is how I'm going to send the signal. Look at this. It's US30, né? You can see my buy pending order is a little bit above my resistance. And the proper stop loss is going to be a little bit below that resistance, right? So which means... if we go back just to make sure that we understand, the reason we do that is because we have enough evidence that mostly when the market pushes above or moves above our resistance, we know that there is a very low chance for the market to come and reach this level here, you see. So do I have to say, oh, 1:3, your profit? People, they will ask you, how much do you think I will make? How much do you think I will make on this analysis, on this trade? If I have $100, do you think I should risk this much? Should I make that? Which I understand, but don't you think you just need some mentorship for you to understand those things? Because if you want to receive analysis, it means that one or two things you actually understand them. You see. So please, guys, I don't really follow risk ratio thing. I follow the market structure and I eat with that. So theory, too much knowledge. And I think it's too much knowledge. And at the same time, that knowledge don't really help those people because they still want to join the signals. So, but why, when you have too much knowledge, do you, at the same time, you want to join the signals? Why don't you just do your own thing because you know risk ratio stuff? Come on, guys. Risk ratio, whatever. It's not going to make you profits. What makes profits is, do you know where the market is going? Can you enter at the right time? Can you enter at the right time? Not late, not early. Can you minimize the risk? Can you manage your risk? Can you do that? That's what we want. The market doesn't really care about your trade profit or your risk ratio. So please don't bother me, guys, telling me, hey, I want to join you, want to trade. If you feel like maybe you don't really, or you understand too much stuff, don't come here and try to join me. No one's forcing people to join me. So yeah, if you know that, if maybe you want to come here and ask me some stupid questions, I think people, they should do their own thing. I think maybe you have too much information that you can use and not bother other people, because I think there's people who will even ask you those type of risk ratio. The thing maybe you don't know, at the end of the day, they will, or at the end of the conversation, they will even ask you, where are you coming from, man? So I have to say, oh, I'm coming from South Africa. You man, I have like 1,000 videos on YouTube. Where do you think I'm coming from? Come on, guys. I don't think coming from it matters. I don't think it matters most. If you want to join me and ask me where I'm coming from, what do you want to visit me? Maybe if you want to know where I'm coming from. No. So why do you want to know where I'm coming from? So anyways, guys, I'm just trying to clear that smoke, because I don't really like it. And for those people who like the knowledge, it doesn't really matter where it's coming from. And unfortunately, where we coming from, we have enough stuff going on. We have most people who understand the market, I think, more than everywhere in the world. So I think I'm lucky. I think people who are coming from South Africa, they're quite lucky. We have so much stuff going on, guys. Maybe we're not really that great, we're not that popular, but what I know is we are great. So anyways, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.